Next, though, we got daw versus JoJo.
daw versus JoJo is going to be a really interesting one. Two players who have really accelerated in growth really fast, I think.
Yeah.
JoJo is,
ever since that Pluto CSP PFC that JoJo got, I think he's kind of just ran with it.
He's on another level for sure. I know he got the highest qualifying score for this tournament.
Yeah, I think it was EX minus 15 from total.
I'm talking single-digit perfects on basically everything. I think a digitalizer was 11 though.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
So he is the third seed because there are some, other factors to consider that these TOs did for seeding.
Strong contender for taking it, the entire Chalupa.
That's why I told him, I'm like, you better win this tournament, man.
All right, so it looks like we are getting the card draw set up right now.
Both players getting adjusted, learning the rules of the card draw. JoJo is the number one, or is the first seed for this matchup. Like we said, daw coming out of pool 14, so he's at a little bit of a disadvantage here during all of these protect and ban phases. Kind of has to roll with kind of whatever the other person wants to play, but it seems like he's taking it in stride because he's been doing really well. Taking a match 2-0 against Anson. That's something not a lot of people can say they've done.
Yeah. Such a strong competitor, Anson. Honestly, as excited as I was for that match, I didn't think it would have been daw taking both, So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how daw fares against JoJo.
Yeah.
I think this one is going to be, very dependent on the card draw.
It definitely will be.
JoJo's been playing a lot more DDR recently, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He is, historically an ITG player, but has been paying a lot more attention to, playing DDR at home, playing a lot of the stuff that he says that he's weak at. I don't know if he's very, very much weak at anything, except for maybe super chart knowledge heavy songs, but his mechanical skill has pushed him really far.
For sure, yeah. And I know he cites the charts getting better in DDR as one of the reasons for coming back, so yeah. Maybe he has a lot more of recent chart knowledge than we might expect. So
yeah, I have to agree. There is a lot of good stuff in A3 in World. So we're getting the card draw started here. Try our best to give you the inside scoop. If Dominic will move his shoulder.
Yeah.
Looks like JoJo will be protecting first and vetoing last. So daw will protect second and veto first. I hear Uni's Nocturnal Days in the background.
Yeah.
Sounds like that's what they're warming up on over there.
The match after daw and JoJo warming up on Uni's Nocturnal Days.
Which is Desk Lamp and... Is that Anson?
It's Desk Lamp and Anson, yes.
Okay. Thought I recognized those shoes.
Yeah, it's kind of funny on the topic of
oh wow,
shoes. Oh, the card draw.
We got a card draw.
I didn't see any of it.
We're about to see. They both choose to redraw it.
Oh, okay. We had Pursuer, Procyon,
Healing Division
Challenge. 18 on there, but they redrew.
They get Dopamine ESP.
Y'all want to see Lindworm?
Challenge.
Lindworm Challenge.
Chat, get hype for Lindworm
Can we
Challenge.
protect that?
Can we please protect that?
Like, Blew My Mind ESP, Dopamine ESP.
Blew My Mind ESP would also be a good one to see.
Yeah. So, looks like JoJo protected Dopamine ESP.
I know JoJo is quite good at that chart. He played that against Chance during Winners Finals at Panini Fest, and he knows the gimmick quite well. So that's probably in his best interest.
It's a pretty fast speed up.
Da vetoes Lindworm Challenge, unfortunately. It hurts my heart a little bit to see it go.
And JoJo vetoes Cyber Connect, the CSP.
So we are left with Dopamine ESP, New Era Challenge, the 18, and Blew My Mind ESP 16.
Blew My Mind will be
so Dopamine is JoJo's pick. Like we said, he's very good at that gimmick. If he can catch Daw lacking on chart knowledge there, that could be really advantageous for him. And Daw is monstrous, absolutely crazy at these 18s, so I anticipate that this one is going to be a back and forth. And then Blew My Mind, I think, could go either way.
I kind of want to see how well JoJo does on New Era, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I actually don't know if I've ever seen him play that chart before. JoJo, our Utah representative, this is his first match in our top 16. He is the number 4 seed? The number 3 seed or the number 4 seed? I think he's
Overall,
the number 4 seed.
Number 3?
So he got a bye to winner's quarters.
Yeah, you're right. Number 4. Alright, what's the warm-up?
JoJo choosing a warm-up. Going with Poseidon Course K-Mix.
Alright.
Man, I miss the background dancers.
Same. World's just not the same without them.
I feel like they added a lot of character to the spectating experience.
Yeah. World's somewhat static background just is not good. Do you think, like, I don't know, Blue My Mind deserves the 16 rating?
What do you think? Do you think it's harder?
I think it's harder. I think it's, like, I know it's, like, they usually rate based off of, like, how hard it is to clear it, right? But I think, like, the timing makes it hard to clear.
Maybe. There's just, like, I mean, the pattern at the beginning is, like, super hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I've historically always had trouble with that part.
Yeah. I mean, there's that section in the middle, too, that's pretty ridiculous.
So we just finished our warm-up. JoJo getting 6P on Poseidon Course K-Mix. Daw not too far behind with the 9. Both SDPing. Oh, man, this is going to be a battle for the ages. Going right into Dopamine, which is one of the 17s of all time.
It's a little funky. You got some, you got a lot of players talk about this chart, like, how do I do this part?
You memorize it.
You memorize it. You make you go step. has that little 3-note little pattern that you just vibrate for. Like I don't know, you just gotta hit it.
It's like a really super fast step jump.
It's weird.
All right, here we go. Going into JoJo's Protect, our first song of the set. Dopamine ESP 17. JoJo playing this on 3.25. Da playing it slightly slower on 3x. Both players starting out very strong. JoJo actually a little bit of a lead though. Da picking up a great.
Pretty good lead from JoJo right now, actually.
JoJo PFCing the speed up, but gets a great going back into the normal section. Here we go with a stop. JoJo is creating quite the gap for himself.
Yeah, JoJo's kind of running away with this one.
He is so dominant at this chart. Incredible stuff from JoJo.
150 over.
Taking it handily by 150. That was his Protect. New Era may be a bit of a different story. We'll see if he knows the speed gimmicks.
It looks like Da was a little lost on this one, but I think we're going to see the opposite going into New Era.
Yeah, the tables are probably going to turn for this one.
Right.
Here we go, New Era. A challenge chart that came out during A3. I'd say this is a really cool challenge chart.
Looks like JoJo has played this and has a pretty good score on it, so let's see.
Well, yeah. I guess he knows the BPM gimmicks at the very least.
Yeah. I feel like this is one of those songs where you play it once and you kind of know where the gimmicks are.
Right. There's a lot of... I think this chart is really good. There's got a lot of... it expands on the expert in a way that I think is like super interesting. It takes advantage of a lot of the fast drilly sections in the music.
Right.
Here we go for our second song of the set. Will JoJo take them both, or will we go to a third song? JoJo came in good. We're tied though.
JoJo's slightly leading.
JoJo up by 5EX. Oh, both players making a miss. JoJo is super comfortable with these stops. Absolutely eviscerating the slowdown.
Still a lot more song left.
Da is still only down by 9. JoJo streaming a couple greats there. And just like that, Da has taken the lead. Oh, Daw slips up on one of those slowdowns.
Not far behind though.
Oh, it keeps flipping back and forth.
Daw's up by quite a bit at this point. Can he keep it
Still
though?
some song left to play. Looks like Daw is going to take this one. Pretty handily, 52 EX.
52.
Just like that, we have a match. Blew my mind. Like we said, could go either way. Neither player decided to protect it nor veto it, so
let's see how this one goes.
Getting some damn Daniels from the audience.
That's kind of crazy, actually. Daw pulling through.
Daw establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, I feel like even before this tournament, he already had with 18 PSC on Crazy Love. But he's making sure we all know now.
If you don't know, now you do.
That's it. See you next time on the dance floor.
So the winner of this will go on to face Rerime in the winner's semis, and the loser will go on to face Chesmix in the loser's round 1. I think a Rerime versus JoJo match is something we would all look forward to.
I'd like to see Rerime versus Daw. I don't know, personally.
Rerime versus Daw would also
versus
be crazy.
Daw.
I mean, Daw's been shaking up the game right now.
Right. New era, 240 BPM, 16s. Just gotta keep doing them. They're all over the chart.
Yeah. You see both players like start to gas out near the end.
Yeah.
There you go. This is probably one of my favorite songs in DDR.
The song is good. I like it.
It's really
the
good.
The chart, though.
I've kind of grown to love the expert chart, you know?
The challenge chart is something else, though. Glad we don't have to do it. Yeah.
It's really hard, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, Soda makes really good stuff.
I mean, most is a common Sota banger.
I wish it would crossover, move that body somewhere.
Both players locking in here. The deciding song of this set. JoJo struggling a little bit on those patterns. Daw out to an early lead.
We have a crowd watching very intently right now. Daw's starting really strong
Daw
here.
just giving nothing for JoJo to work with here. Let's see how these players handle the slowdown. Oh, Daw picking up a miss. And just like that, the game is back in the balance.
Hey.
Oh, JoJo picked up a miss. And Daw
Advancing.
on his winner's side tear, moving on to winner's semis. Coming out from pool 14. Daw's been playing a lot of DDR today.
And he's on winner's side, so he doesn't have to play that much more if he wants to be playing.
And he's not planning on stopping anytime soon.